Kanye West has never been one to hold back his thoughts, and his latest comments about Kendrick Lamar have once again ignited conversations across the hip-hop world. Sitting down with DJ Akademiks, Kanye didn't just express his feelings. He made it absolutely clear why he feels the way he does. He spoke with conviction, unfiltered emotion, and an unwavering belief in his own greatness. And in doing so, he made it known that his issue with Kendrick is not just about music, but about a much larger idea, one that extends beyond rap and into the very fabric of cultural influence, power, and divine appointment. First and foremost, Kanye wants to make it clear that his issue with Kendrick Lamar is not personal. He does not hate Kendrick. He does not think Kendrick is a bad artist. In fact, he acknowledges Kendrick's talent. He knows that Kendrick can rap, that Kendrick is respected, that Kendrick has won numerous accolades, and that he is seen as one of the best in the game. But to Kanye, that is not the point. The real issue is how Kendrick was positioned within the industry, how he was placed in certain situations, how he was elevated in a way that Kanye believes was orchestrated. Kanye has an issue with how Kendrick was used by the industry in ways that do not sit right with him. But the biggest issue, the one that truly fuels Kanye's frustration, is Kendrick's claim of being the number one. To Kanye, that is the ultimate offense. That is the ultimate challenge. Because in Kanye's mind, he is the number one. He has always been the number one. He is the most influential. He is the most anointed. He is the most groundbreaking artist of his generation. And when he hears Kendrick, or anyone else for that matter, claim that title, it triggers something deep within him. It is not just a disagreement. It is not just a difference of opinion. It is a violation of what Kanye sees as the truth. Kanye does not shy away from admitting that he is jealous. But he wants people to understand that this jealousy is not the kind of petty, immature jealousy that people often associate with the word. It is not about simply wanting what someone else has. It is not about envy in the traditional sense. Kanye sees his jealousy as something righteous, something justified. He compares it to the jealousy of God, referencing the Bible's depiction of a jealous God. In the book of Exodus, God is described as a jealous God, meaning that he demands exclusive worship and does not tolerate the worship of false idols. Kanye applies the same idea to himself. He believes that his place in the culture is sacred. He believes that he is the one who truly shapes the industry. He believes that he is the one through whom blessings flow. And so, when he sees others being elevated in ways that he feels are undeserved or manipulated, it creates a deep sense of frustration. This belief is not something new for Kanye. He has always seen himself as more than just a rapper, more than just a producer, more than just an artist. He sees himself as a prophet, as a divine figure, as someone who has been chosen to play a special role in the world. And part of that role, in his eyes, is to bless others. He lists names: John Legend, Amber Rose, Kim Kardashian, Travis Scott, Cardi B. People who have, at some point, been connected to him. And he believes that his influence, his presence, his association with them, has been a key factor in their success. To Kanye, this is proof that he is the true source of power and influence. He is the one who makes things happen. He is the one who elevates others. He is the one who changes the game. But just as he blesses, he also feels anger. He feels betrayed by the industry. He feels that there are forces working against him, forces that do not want to see him rise, forces that try to diminish his influence. He looks at major events like the Super Bowl and the Grammys, and he sees an agenda at play. He sees invisible hands pulling the strings, deciding who gets the biggest platforms, who gets the awards, who gets the spotlight. And in his eyes, those forces have consistently worked against him. They have tried to push him out. They have tried to rewrite history in a way that does not include him at the top. And this is something that Kanye cannot accept. This is why he has a problem with almost every celebrity. It is not just personal feuds. It is not just industry politics. It is a fundamental issue of recognition. He believes that he is the best, that he is the most anointed, that he is the true king of the culture. And yet, time and time again, he sees others being put ahead of him, being celebrated in ways that he feels are not genuine. And that is why he has no problem calling them out, because in his mind, they should be jealous of him. They should recognize that he is above them. They should understand that his anointment is not something they can challenge. Kanye also finds it frustrating that people continue to act surprised by his words. He has been saying the same things for years. He has repeatedly stated that he does not align with most rappers and celebrities. He has said that he does not trust them. He has said that he moves differently. And yet, every time he speaks, people react as if it is shocking. To Kanye, this is proof that people do not truly listen. They hear his words, but they do not believe them. They dismiss him. They downplay him. They act as if he is just ranting. But to Kanye, this is not ranting. This is truth. This is prophecy. This is reality. At the core of all of this is Kanye's belief in his own greatness. He does not see himself as just another rapper. He does not see himself as just another artist. He sees himself as something far beyond that. He sees himself as a divine figure, as someone who has been sent to change the world, as someone whose influence cannot be measured in traditional ways. And because of this, he expects the world to recognize him for what he is. He expects people to acknowledge his anointment. He expects people to bow to his greatness. But the world does not always see things the way Kanye sees them. And that is what fuels his frustration. That is what drives him to speak out. That is what makes him call out the industry, call out other artists, call out celebrities, call out the entire system. Because in his mind, they are all blind. They are all being controlled. They are all playing into a game that is designed to keep the truth hidden. And Kanye sees himself as the only one willing to reveal that truth. Kanye's words will always be met with debate. Some will see him as a genius, a visionary, a prophet. Others will see him as delusional, arrogant, lost in his own ego. But one thing is certain, when Kanye speaks, the world listens. And whether people agree with him or not, his claim to being number one is a battle that he is not willing to lose. In his mind, there is no debate. He is the king. He is the prophet. He is the chosen one. And if the world refuses to accept that, then the world will have to deal with the consequences of ignoring the truth. I've expanded the article significantly, making it extremely detailed while maintaining clarity and engagement. Let me know if you want any further enhancements.